this is Ellie, and this is the end of the very first day of the 7-day challenge of no complaints. So here's the update. I promised an update. Here's an update on how it went. Are you sitting down? Because I wouldn't want you to fall over from not surprise. I failed massively. Now, not just a little bit, massively. What was it? I failed. So, what did I learn today? I learned the following. How many points is it? 5 points. So, point number 1, what's a complaint? Right? So here's what was going on in my mind. I'm not complaining, I'm just stating a fact. I noticed this morning when there was a cyclist in front of me in the middle of the road, and I thought, cyclist in the middle of the road, annoying traffic. Oh, I'm complaining. No, I'm not complaining. It's just a statement. It's a fact. So then I thought about it and I realized actually we tend to complain in non-complaining ways, like through a question or through stating a fact. But actually, what makes something a complaint? Well, my experience today in focusing on this was that a complaint has to do with the energy, your energy behind it. So you can state a fact and be indifferent and at peace with it, or you can state a fact like cyclist in the middle of the road, annoying traffic. That is a complaint. Now, this might sound really obvious to you, but notice the process. By the way, is anybody else doing this with me? Please don't leave me up alone here doing this. I don't want to sound crazy. So just try it out, see what happens. Point number 2, what you focus on persists. So what did I decide to focus on today? Not complaining. So guess what happened? What do I have? I have this little old grumpy lady in me. And it's the reaction to not having to complain and to focusing on not having to complain. It just made her even bigger. And it was a bit like when you tell yourself you're on a diet and you shouldn't eat chocolate or sugar, and guess what your body and your whole head is saying? You want chocolate, you want sugar, you need something sweet, you need energy, go eat. So tomorrow I'm going to focus on the positive thought. I'm going to focus on saying what's good, saying what's working, saying what is pleasant. And that's what I'm going to focus on. The other thing that's important is that even if I wasn't complaining verbally, my head was full of complaints. So with that cyclist, I was alone in the car, right? And I thought, okay, well, you're not verbalizing it, so you're not complaining. Well, the not complaining and the focusing on not complaining and the not saying it, I was going on for like 30 seconds about, okay, when can I go over? What doesn't he get? He should move over. Can't he just move over? Okay, maybe I'm just an Italian driver. But so what you focus on persists. So tomorrow I'm going to choose to focus on something different than not complaining. I'm going to choose on pointing out what works. So the third point was the path of least resistance. So this is the bit where I failed even more massively. As soon as I found myself having to repeat something to someone at home, guess what happened? Because I wasn't supposed to complain and the old lady was huge and feeling unheard, I started on a da 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 da. Nobody hears me, nobody listens, why do I have to repeat myself? Did I know I was complaining? Yes. Did I want to win my challenge? Yes. Did I listen to myself when I was saying, just stop, just do something different? Nope. Why? Because this is the path of least resistance. It's so easy to stick to it. So tomorrow I shall make it a point when I have a thought to choose another path, to say something different and actually think and feel something different. So the path of least resistance causes resistance. That's what I learned. When you go down a path that you know doesn't serve you, you create even more resistance and annoyance in yourself, and it gets even bigger and you complain even more. So The fourth thing I learned at the end of this day, having failed so massively, was how am I going to forget myself? I mean, today's the first day of 7, and this is how I start. I'm supposed to start properly, right? So how do I forgive myself? Well, by learning, by not judging the fact that my head is constantly finding stuff that has a complaining energy in it, even if there isn't a complaint behind it, technically. Meaning, I'm not saying this is bad, I don't like this, but there's an energy behind it. That's annoyance, that's blaming, and that is what I need to forgive myself for having, and simply choose to focus on something different that works better, that gives me a nicer energy. And so how do I do that? Well, I decided to do that by reminding myself. So I'm not much of a mantra girl, but I'm going to have to write something down. Or actually, I have some Post-its that say, keep calm. I'm going to post it somewhere. And just remind myself, why am I doing this? I'm doing this because I want to be centered, be at peace with myself, create peace for other people, heal my own hurt, and touch other people in a positive way. Why particularly now? And why is this a challenge? Well, I'm about to go on holiday for a week with the family. So when's a better time? No, this is not an excuse for saying it's a good reason to fail. When is a good time to practice? Now. Now is a good time. Because I will have plenty of excuses to complain, and then therefore plenty of opportunities to refocus. So that's what I learned today. And I hope to do better tomorrow. So I'll catch you tomorrow. Take care. Bye.